Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm good. I love when I'm in public and somebody recognizes me from the radio and they go, hey, and they ask about insert radio host here. It could be any of them. And they go, oh, yeah, they say all these things about their wife on there that are kind of, mean or talking about other women. What do you think, Ryan Hoppe? And then everybody at the coffee bar looks at me as if I'm supposed to address possible infidelity. That's just what I freaking love, being at a coffee bar, being asked about personal business. No, they never do it. They're all saints. Anywho, let's start the show that is known as Happy Hour. The troublemaking Ryan Hoppe. It's like when those DJs from the 90s, when they're like, let me clear my throat. I think I'm running down a little bit with a cold. But I've been told that when I have a cold, oh yeah, I have kind of a nice little voice. But normally, I sound like this. Or whatever my hoppy voice is. But when I have a little cold, I usually get it between December and March. Oh yeah. I sound like that show they used to air, rest in peace, 95.7 to B. That show they used to air, the Keith Sweat Motel. Hey everybody, it's Keith Sweat and the Sweat Motel. And you're listening, baby. Whatever you're wearing, you gotta take off all those clothes. And then you go up to dial and it's, hello, this is positive, encouraging Delilah. I treat everybody on my staff like crap. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I'm going to be nice to everybody on air, like half of radio. Where in radio, you think the radio host is their best friend, but they're not. Oh, man. Someday, probably when I'm 70 and 70, I'll get 70 downloads of it. Someday, I'm going to write a book. I know everything. Oh, I could write a book right now. I've thought about doing an adult cartoon about radio. Like an Aqua Teen kind of vibe mixed with news radio, the old sitcom, or like WKRP in Cincinnati. But the problem is, I feel like if I were to create because I've always wanted to have my own adult cartoon. And I think if I were to create my own cartoon, people would get so butthurt because when you have characters, they're going to be like, oh, that's about this radio host or that radio host. And this just in, specifically the Gen X radio host. They have sensitive egos. Oh, they can go out and dish it and throw out the flames. Oh, they can go out and talk all the smack because they've been the man since the 90s. But the millennials and Gen Z are coming up. And all of a sudden, they're threatened. It's just a fact. Because in the 90s, the baby boomers began passing down to the Gen Xers. And now the Gen Xers are like, I'm only 57. I'm not that old. When half the boomers were retired by then 30 years ago. Anywho, today's a positive vibe. I just love when I get recognized in public when I'm tired. And then I'm always asked uncomfortable things. Does this guy cheat on his wife? What do you think? What do you want me to say? Am I being recorded? And to any radio host out there that thinks I'm talking about them, I'm talking about all of you. You know how it's got to be weird for you coming home at 2 a.m. and your wife's like, where you been? Oh, that's right, inside someone else. For me, it's weird because I'm not sure who else is going to know who I am, and I'm a bro. I try not to say anything. I've always been like the mafia. And I know when someone says they're like the mafia, they're usually not like the mafia, because if you're like the mafia or a fight club, you don't have to say you're in it. But I'm like the mafia, damn it. I can hide secrets. Oh, I have so many secrets. I have 1,000,002, actually. It was 1,000,001, but I have 1,000,002 secrets. I know everything. I've seen it all. But the difference is, people can talk all the crap they want about me. I ain't ever going to talk smack about you and your skeletons. I ain't ever going to be the person that goes out and spills the beans. No, because I'm focused on my brand. I love all these podcast awards. Oh, they're so innovative. And now, let me do a disclaimer before I go down this rabbit hole. Of talking about podcast awards, like the Webby and the Golden Globes adding the top 4 podcasts. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's all about the money. It's all about the power. It's all about the clout. Here's the problem with these podcast awards that have been happening lately. Here's the difference, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is this. You know, like when you watch the Academy Awards or you watch whatever, the Grammys, and there will be someone who wins that you've never heard of? All these podcast awards, it's all Call Her Blowjob, I Mean Daddy. It's Joe Rogan. It's all these shows that everybody knows. That would be like if every year the Emmys was like CSI Miami, Jersey Shore, and Family Guy. Like top 3 shows. Whatever's on network TV. I don't watch network TV. They don't pick anything eclectic. Because all it is these award shows are dead. They're irrelevant. Nobody cares. And they're like, oh, but these podcasts. Their radio didn't take seriously 15 years ago. But these podcasts, all of a sudden, they're taking over the world. 110 million people listen to podcasts every week. And 109,999,999 listen to me. I'm kidding. It's actually 108. I'm kidding. 856 49 Hoppe. I can pound in bed.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.